Hey, what's up? Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing on all the materials that I'm using to make these Air Force Ones. Welcome to the channel. If you're subscribed, thanks for coming back, and if you're new, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like, and let's get right to it. So I got all the materials that I'm going to be using to make these. They have all come in, so let's open them and then see what I got. So I got 3 packages that came in. This first one is leather, and then the next 2 are some exotic stuff, which I'm super happy to look at and show you what it came out to be. But here's the first one. So just nice simple black leather with a suede back. I'm more than likely going to be using this, but I'm not too sure yet. I'm still thinking of a design, but I got this nice black leather. I really like how it is. It's a nice thickness, has a nice feel to it, gives the shoe like a really nice comfortable feel, so I'm really happy with this. The next one is a blue leather. As you can see, it's like a royal cobalt blue. This one is going to be really fun to mess with. I have no idea what I'm going to use this for. I just bought it because I thought it was cool. But as you can see, nice blue, nice feel as the other one. It has a nice thickness as well. You could really feel the quality in this. Nice, super soft, suede back, but I'm not going to be using that. Most leathers have like a suede back. You could use each side if you want, but I mean, for this, I just got it for the flat part. Third, I got this red leather. This is some really nice leather as well, a little bit thinner. As you can see, it looks really nice, so I really like it as well. It's a little bit smaller than the other ones. As you can see, it's like, I'd say this one's about 3 square foot, but I really like this as well. It has a nice red. It's not, it's not as faded as my shirt. It's an actual red. Nice feel to it as well. I really like this one. And lastly, I got a nice bright orange. The camera isn't really picking it up as much, but it's a really bright orange. This one's on the thinner side as well, lambskin. Red and orange, these are both lambskin. But this one, I think I'm gonna use this on the Air Force. I'm gonna use this and then the exotic ones for the black sole. But this one has a really nice feel too, not as soft. It's a little thinner. Let's see. So it's 1 millimeter. So it's a nice thickness. It could be a little thicker for shoes, but I really like this. Not as soft as I said, but I'll definitely be using this. So the thicknesses of them real quick. So the first one, the black one is 0.9 millimeters. It's shiny black lambskin. The red is spicy chili red, 0.6 millimeters lambskin. I think I already said this, but the orange is 1 millimeter Fiesta Neon Orange. And then the blue is blue lambskin, 1 millimeter. So yeah. So here's a fun box right here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 skins in here. So let's pull out the first one. This is going to be a white python skin. My favorite exotic material is python. It looks so cool. It has such a crazy feel to it. It's all textures, as you can see. I love that texture. This is kind of how it comes out. I'll do some different views, so you could see it. So I'll do a little voiceover as well. But this one is just bleached python, so white. So this is going to be really cool. Well, I like this as well because I didn't order this with like a glaze or a finish, so I could paint this as well. So for the other one, like this other python and the ones I've used before, has like a finish. It has maybe a glaze over it, but this is just straight bleached skin, so I can add a color. I could do whatever I want to it. So this is definitely going to be useful for like pretty much anything. Let's see, the next one, let's just pull out just black python skin as well. I mean, this is definitely an essential skin. As you can see, it's that nice python skin as well. This one was kind of weird when it came in because it was thick on one side and then thin on the other. So normally when these skins come in, they're like thin, as you can see on this side, and then it would be thin on the other. But this one, it's almost like this was just a big huge snake and then they cut it in half. This one is Python matte black. So when ordering exotic stuff, for example like this, you choose different grades. For me, I chose grade 1, so I don't know how, or sorry, this one actually, let's see. Yeah, so I ordered grade 1 on this, so that's why I'm a little wondering why it's all ripped right here. So when you order grades, for grade 1, there should be 0 to like 1 to 0 like blemishes on it. But as you can see, that's a big hole. I mean, I'll work around it. You know, when they were dealing with the material, it probably ripped or something. But it has a nice matte black finish. So this one, I do like it though that it is really wide and fat from like the bottom all the way to mostly the top. So that's probably why they gave me this piece with the ripped one. But I like it. This is definitely a color, you know, you could use for anything. Black and white. You could pretty much do it with anything. They always go well. But let's look at the next skin. The next skin I ordered, or I thought it was going to be orange. On the website it was it looked orange, but this is actually peach. So you know, it looks peach. So it kind of looks orange on the screen. But as you can see, super cool. Super nice. Kind of has like a faded orange, if that makes sense. The back side is definitely a lot lighter than the front side. So this one, I don't really know what I'm going to be using this for. I just really liked how it looked. It's kind of like inconsistent, the color, if that makes sense. And I like it because it's unique and it's different. You can't really tell. I'll do some close-ups as well with this one, but I really like how it is. Oh, so as you can see, you know, it's like thin on this side, but then it gets all thick, and then when you roll it out to the other end, it gets all thin. So that's what I was meaning by the black skin. So see how then it's thin on this side again? So that's just something to keep in mind if you are purchasing this stuff or doing any like leather work or custom work. The different grades. This one, let's see what this one is. This one is a grade, this is grade 2. So grade 2, but there's no holes in it, so that's why I mostly purchase like grade 2s for stuff, because 99% of the time they come out like stinking perfect. The only things that you got are like the holes on the side, but I'm not even going to be using them on, like, I'm not even going to be using the side, so I'm not worried about that. So this one will be cool, and let's go to the next one. So I got this skin and one more skin left, and then another package that came in, so I'll show you that, and then that will pretty much be it. I really like this color. That's such a nice blue color. Nice, simple, really vibrant blue. This is cobalt blue, grade 1. So as you can see, that's really nice. I'm gonna really like this one. Nothing much to say, you know, grade 1 has a nice feel. The thickness on these, I would say, is probably about probably like a 0.6 millimeter, maybe a little thinner, not so much thicker, but that's just my rough estimate. I'm still kind of getting new to telling, you know, what type of leathers, how they feel and stuff. But this one, it has a nice gloss glaze on it, so I'm definitely going to be using this a lot. I really like how it is as well. So you know, as you can see, this is just small holes on the side, nothing too crazy, but yeah, I really like how this came out. So let's get to the last skin. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. It really helps a lot, helps my channel grow, so I'm able to make more videos like this. So this one is super cool. I really like this one. I'm definitely going to be ordering more of this very soon because you get it in different colors. Anaconda skin. Why I like this is because it kept the original pattern instead of like bleaching it or taking the color off, which I think is super cool. So I mean, look at that. This one, let's see what grade this one is. I'm guessing I purchased a grade 2 in this because it's pretty torn up on the sides. I'll show you the torn up part, but let's see what the tag says. So this one, the tag doesn't say anything, but I mean it's red. So as you can see, it's all ripped up. This is what a grade 2 looks like. If I keep going, you know, you got ripped parts, but you're using the middle to edge, but mainly just the middle, so that's where all the goodness is. I think this is just super cool. Just imagine like the shoes, you know, that you could do with this, you know, with the python skin. You could feel the scales and oh, there's a hair on there. You could feel the scales on there. That's what you call it. You could see them rising up. So I mean, that's super unique. I mean, just imagine wearing some shoes with this on it. So I think it's definitely gonna be cool looking, you know. So that's some of them have this. It's just like the sealed approval from their shop. So let's roll this back up. I'm definitely going to be using this. You know, you can get this in different colors as well. This skin's a little cheaper than the Anaconda because, or sorry, this skin's a little cheaper than the Python because, let's see, I'll roll it up, but there's definitely a size difference. I don't know if you could tell from here and looking at the other one, but there's probably almost like two of these could probably fit into the python skin. So this is the size of the blue one. This is Anaconda. You could just see the size difference, you know, probably one and a half, maybe a little less. That's the top, that's the bottom. So it kind of gives it a, you know, perspective. So this one is a little cheaper just because of the amount that you get. But you know, it's super cool. This one's definitely a lot rougher, as in, whoops. It's definitely a lot rougher, as in the scales are popping up and you could definitely feel them. They aren't all smooth like the Python, which also gives it a cool, unique feel and touch, you know, when you're wearing the shoes. Maybe the sun hits it off a little different. But yeah, that's that. Before I get to these last two skins, I just want to show this real quick. I'm definitely going to be doing like projects with this soon. I don't really know what, maybe some slides or something, but it's just clear vinyl. It's a little chalky, I think. They put it on there to so it's not it's not like sticky, and you know, you just wipe it right off. But I mean, I think that's just super cool, super unique. You see this in like girls' clothes and like bags. Some of their stuff is made out of this clear like jelly vinyl. So I think that's super cool. I mean, it smells like a bounce house now in here, but I mean, that's pretty much what this stuff is. It's plastic, so that's cool. But let's get right to the last two. So these two I've never dealt with before, so I'm super, you know, interested in what they're gonna be. But this is Salmon Skin. If you're just like me, you're probably thinking, what the heck? I had no clue I could get this, but I was able to get it. Let's do this one first. So it's just a glaze finish, and I mean, it looks just like a salmon, which is super cool. It smells like leather though. It smells like hide. If I can get a clear shot of it. This is super thin. I don't know if, so you gotta really be delicate with this. Maybe when I'm using this, I'll probably put it to another piece of leather, maybe like a thin leather, just to make it stronger and give it more of a feel. So for example, you know, if I do like a toe box, I don't want just this really thin material on it. Maybe, you know, I put the leather and the salmon, and then it just gives it, you know, that much thickness. Because just look at the difference. I mean, there's a big difference when feeling this out. It's like paper. And then the other one was black. I was kind of disappointed with this just because you literally can't tell what it is. If I could hit the glare, you could see the scales, but like if if you're just holding it like this, it just looks like black leather to me, which is, you know, it's weird, but it's still cool. Maybe if I take it out in the sunlight, it could, you know, you could tell, but it kind of sucks that at this point it's just like thin leather. But you know, you live, you learn. I'll probably never order this again, but I'm definitely going to be ordering other cool colors. But yeah, that's pretty much what this is. So that's all the materials I'm gonna be using. I also got some other ones like this that I've already drawn up. I ordered this a while ago, but it's, you know, gray python. As you could tell, if you don't know already, python, I really like python. As well, I think bandanas are super cool. You can pretty much use whatever your imagination, you know, runs out to and grabs, but I'm super excited. I'm gonna be making this onto a black Air Force 1 sole. So I'm super excited that I'm gonna be using this black Air Force sole. I have never used a black sole before. I've only used like white and black, white and red, but I've never used an all black one, so this one's gonna be super exciting. I gotta prep the bottom, so as you can see, I gotta Dremel this. You know, you got threads in here. If you want it to fit perfect, you know, you gotta just ground this foam out. But you know, that's just a small step, not too bad. What I'm thinking is, before I was talking about like the Wahlburger Jordans, but I'm not gonna go with that anymore. I think I'm gonna go maybe like an all black python and leather, something like that. I'll do some mesh for the toe, just kind of change it up, kind of give like a feel that it came out of a factory, but with exotic materials. So for example, like I don't have the shoe right now, but I did like most of my shoes, I just do all python on the toes and stuff. But instead, if I change it up and, you know, just use cloth or mesh, like, you know how Vans are, I think it'll kind of give it a really cool look instead of it just all being crazy. So it's kind of subtle, but at the same time, you know, it's really eye-catching. So I think I'm gonna be doing that. But I'm super happy with this. I'm probably gonna do, you know, all black, but then the Nike sign's gonna be a certain color and the toe box is gonna be a certain color, the toe box. And then the inside is gonna be the same color as the Nike swoosh, but then on the inside the Nike swoosh is gonna be black. That will match it all. So I think that'll just kind of give it some offset. Maybe I do, you know, the left side of each shoe's one color, then the right side is black, so I could do that as well. But that's pretty much my my idea where it's going. So yeah, so stay tuned for this build. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out all my other videos. The next video I'm going to be posting is how I cut the materials and how I trace my own pattern, so you could do it as well. So stay tuned for that, but till then, see ya.